Hi dynamic members. Now we are about to discuss about a stock called Indus Tower. Alright. In this stock, what trade happened as per Dynamic Live, and in Dynamic Live as per the Doveman method, this we are about to discuss. Now before we start discussing, one thing you must know here is that every day to all the dynamic members we keep sending a mail about different stocks each day. So in that mail you will see that in a particular stock, what was the trade opportunity today, where did we get the entry, where did we get an exit, in options if you had done, which strike price we could have traded, what was the entry reason, what was the exit reason. So all these details, what benefits we could have got through this trade. Now all these details are sent to you in this mail. Now the reason for sending this mail is, first of all, obviously for all the dynamic members, when you are trading as per the same Doveman method, maybe you are trading in a different stock, but then when you go through this details, what happens is you also get to understand about this trade done in some other script, but then why did we do this trade, why did we exit. By understanding these details, you get to revise your understanding about the Doveman method, and which in turn makes your trading more simpler and simpler as you progress. Is it not? That is the main reason why we send this. But then in the mail you only see the written detail of that particular trade in a stock, but then through this video you will also be able to see in Dynamic Live what was the information when the trade came, and what was the information when we exited the trade, what all other informations were there in Dynamic Live. You get to see all these things. Alright, but first of all, this trade that I am about to discuss is as per Doveman method. Alright, first of all, I hope you all know that Dynamic Live can be used in multiple ways to trade. One of the easiest way to trade in futures and options using Dynamic Live is Doveman method. Obviously, there is another way of trading which many of the dynamic members are aware of, that is about dynamic superpower trading method. Of course, based on dynamic superpower trading method also, there are other videos that you can go and watch, but then this video we are going to discuss purely about Doveman method and trading in futures and options. Alright, so Indus Tower is one stock example that we are about to discuss right now. So before we get into this, enter into this stock trade, first always we try to understand what's happening in this particular stock, price movement. So when we see Dynamic Live, we understood that first of all it is in a clear uptrend. Alright, intra-week long it is in a buy mode, it is telling us long hold. Alright, and if you also look at the daily long trend, weekly long trend at the bottom, the overall trend, the long-term trend of the stock is in a clear uptrend, long-term uptrend. So in uptrending market, obviously if Dynamic Live presents us with any buying opportunity, without any hesitation we can go ahead and simply do the trade. That's the preparation that we go in with. So on 5th of March in Indus Tower, what happened was the price of the stock started increasing. As it started increasing, in ID3 the long signal gave us a buy. When it gave a buy, the time was at around 11 o'clock in the morning and the price was at around 312 rupees. So when it gave a buy, now obviously we are trading as per the Doveman method. So those of you trading as per Doveman method, your complete focus must be on the information about Doveman method at the bottom. You don't have to look at anything else. Alright. And in Doveman method, here your focus should be on the action information and on the preparation. First of all, why on the preparation? Because in preparation, this Dynamic Live tells you in advance, get ready to buy call option, get ready to buy put option, or get ready to exit call option. It tells you in advance, at least 15-20 minutes or 30 minutes before it gives you information, so that you can be prepared. Be prepared to take a trade. Alright, see how easy it makes your job. So later in the action, when it clearly says buy call option now, that is when we are going to take the trade. Or when it says buy put option now, that is when we are going to take the trade. Obviously, when we are going to do a new trade, we are looking for either a buy call option or a buy put option, or in the preparation, if any stock is telling us get ready to buy call option or get ready to buy put option, this is where we are more interested in, because we are planning to enter into a trade. Alright, so at 11 o'clock in the morning, Doveman method action information told us buy call option now. So when it is telling us to buy a call option, obviously your job is to buy a call option. But when you're trying to trade in options, first thing you should know which strike price to trade. Well, Dynamic Live makes your job even easier here also, because it automatically gives you the strike price also. So when it said buy call option now, when we looked at the strike prices, so there was this strike price, 320 strike price, which we selected to trade. Alright, so 320 strike price at 11 o'clock, if you wanted to do the trade, the premium was available at 10 rupees 40 paise. So at this premium you could have bought this call option. So once you bought this call option at 10 rupee 40 paise, now you're going to wait. How long are you going to wait? Well, Doveman method keeps telling you hold your call option, isn't it? Hold your long position, so hold your long position. So as we held on to it, the price started increasing. At around 12:55 in the afternoon, there came a signal at the top in intra-week. Now this was a DMBOTS signal. DMBOTS stands for Doveman Breakout Trading System. So whenever this symbol appears, it means secure your profits. Now, being a dynamic member, how to secure your profits? Obviously, you must have known it through the training. So we wanted to secure the profits. So when we look at the call option that we have bought, now it is trading at a premium of 15 rupee 10 paise. You have bought it at 10 rupee 40 paise. Now you are securing at 15 rupee 10 paise, which means 4.7 points benefit is what you have gained in this particular trade. So when you're trading this stock in futures and options, obviously there is this lot size. So Indus Tower, the lot size is 3,400 quantity. So when you bought it at 10 rupee 40 paise, your investment is 35,360 rupees. So that's the investment that you would have made and bought this call option. Later when you exited, you gained almost 15,980 rupees in this particular trade, which means it is almost 45% returns on your investment. Now tell me, an entry made at 11 o'clock in the morning, exited at 12:55 in the afternoon, matter of 1 hour 55 minutes trade, you're gaining almost 45% returns on your investment. Where else will you get this kind of benefit? And that too in an effortless manner like this. Did you have to do any analysis? Did you have to do any prediction? Did you have to consult any expert? Did you have to do anything else? Nothing. Your job was just to follow whatever the Dynamic Live told you, and if you had done that, there's a benefit that you could have gained. Is it not? 45% returns on your investment in a single trade in a matter of just 1 hour 55 minutes. So this is how Doveman method works. The biggest benefit of Doveman method is we don't get into too many trades here and there. Wherever there is clarity, there we enter and we exit, finish the trade, secure the profits and move on to the next trade. There are many dynamic members, what they do is they keep checking different stocks. They always want to trade different stocks. Well, you can definitely do that, absolutely no issues. Go check in Dynamic Live different stocks, whichever stock that you are checking, or make a list saying that this is the top 5 stocks that I want to track on a regular basis, or maybe 10 stocks or 20 stocks based on your capacity. Alright, so check those stocks on a regular basis. That too once every 30 minutes if you go check them, that is enough. You don't have to sit whole day in front of Dynamic Live, keep gazing at it. You don't have to do that. Alright, once every 30 minutes check it. Whichever stock you check, if it says in the preparation get ready to buy call option or get ready to buy put option, note down the name of the stock, because this is the stock which is about to give you a trade. Or when you're checking any stock where it says buy call option now or buy put option now, this is a stock that you can go ahead to do a trade. But before you do a trade, to trade as per Doveman method, there is a very clear written instruction given to all of you. The written instruction has 10 points. 10 points means 10 different market situations. Why you should know this is because market conditions do not remain the same. Yesterday's market movement was different from what you are experiencing today. tomorrow's market movement will be totally different from what you have experienced the previous day. Alright, so when the market movement keeps on changing, you should be in a position to adapt yourself to these changing market conditions. If not, it is very difficult for you to stay for a long run in this business, and that too, stay for a long run and keep earning. That is very difficult. Alright, so it is almost close to an impossible task. But then when you know how to adapt to different market situations, when you know how to trade different market situations, then you're talking about staying in this business for a long run and continuously, consistently earning throughout. Alright, so that is the main thing. So these 10 points instruction talks about different market situation. So whenever you get a new trade opportunity, buy call option or buy put option, your job is these 10 points, each point has a different heading. So your job is just check which heading matches to the current market scenario. Alright, once you have checked it, under that heading there are 2-3 lines written. Those 2-3 lines tells you what you are supposed to do. Whether you are supposed to do this trade or whether you are supposed to avoid this trade, that detail is written under that heading. Alright, so whatever is written there, based on that, just execute the order. And when you get an exit, just place the order, finish the trade, enjoy the profit, job done. Is it not? This is how easy Doveman method is. I hope all of you have got some good clarity through this video. Coming days we will do more similar videos on different stocks. Alright, and through this all the dynamic members, you get a beautiful opportunity to revise yourself on a day-to-day basis. And to all those non-dynamic members who are going to watch this video right now, you will also get to understand how one can trade in futures and options using Dynamic Live, the simplest way, effortless way, and earn money in a relaxed way. Alright, so thank you all for joining, and wish you all best of luck in the next trade to come. Namaste.